While making my last video, I had time to really think about the last 4 years while living on this island, and how drastically different some things are, while others are slightly more reminiscent of home. At this point, I hardly noticed some of the culture shocks that I first came across in my first year here, but that still doesn't stop the occasional mishap from occurring. So without further ado, I bring you... Taiwan Through Eyes of a Foreigner, Part E. On first arrival, it comes to no surprise that we were met with quite the language barrier. We didn't know a lick of Chinese, Taiwanese, you name it. And obviously, we couldn't read anything. But that didn't stop us from picking up some simple, quick phrases to help us. Like, I don't understand. Ting bu dong. I don't know. Wubba-jidao. My hovercraft is full of eels. Okay, let's try this. Woda chidian chuan jong man... You know, that one's not as important, but you get the idea. As I said before, Taiwan is full of incredibly nice people, and they are never afraid to come up and try to strike up a conversation, English or otherwise. Take one day, I was shopping at my neighborhood OK Mart, which is like a Diet 7-Eleven, kind of the same thing, just not as cool. You could say that it's just okay. Woo! Grade A comedy! When an older man stumbled into the store smelling of cigarettes and what I can only assume was jet fuel. Whatever it was pungent. He locked eyes on me and decided to say a bunch of garbled, toothless things of which went completely unheard by me or the Taiwanese cashier. Now, because I was fluent in nothing, I knew just what to say. Sorry. Ting bu dong? Oh! Ting bu dong! Ting bu dong! Did he even buy anything? There was another time I was hiking up a mountain when I came across some older men having a picnic on the side of the trail. They invited me over, and even though we couldn't understand one another, it was still a good time trading shots of oolong tea and whiskey with them, although I had a difficult time getting down the mountain by the time we parted ways. I miss those guys. I never saw them again after that. Should have gotten their phone numbers. The Taiwanese know how to have a good time. Picnics and barbecues can pop up just about anywhere. And I mean anywhere! 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 One time I was leaving the bowling alley when I'd realized I had forgotten my jacket. I went back inside and found it. But when I came back, there were 5 people around my scooter, with food and drinks piled on top of it. Mind you, I was gone for a total of 5 minutes, maybe less. Where did they come from? How did they get set up so fast? They apologized and told me how cool they thought my scooter was. Then they proceeded to move their picnic over to the next scooter. Anyways, time at the park is always a welcomed activity. One time, Sin and I went with some friends to throw the frisbee around. We thought it'd be a wise idea to bring our foam swords that we like to use for marriage counseling. More on that later. Little did we know, we had caught the attention of an older man that was all too eager to look over our swords. Turns out this old man was in fact a kendo master, and I basically got wrecked by a samurai. It could go without saying that it's never a dull moment here, but I believe that's an understatement. Not this time, buddy! Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it, because it has been a blast just going through some past experiences while being here, cherry picking through it, and trying to figure out how in the world I was going to make these scenes work. It is no easy task, so thank you. Also, I want to thank Deadman PR for allowing me to use his remix for the Pokemon scene. I can't wait to see more of their work, and I think you should check them out as well. So anyways, see you on the next one.